Thank you so much, Rifiness, for giving your time to us for conducting this interview. Can you tell us, Rifiness, how was it that led you to join NCC?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank God for His grace. I came this far. So first, the NCC I started from my school time itself, from Auxilium Convent, and from there I was introduced by one of our ma'am, that is Ma'am Dolly Carbier, in one camp that I attended in 2019. And she was there, and she introduced herself by sharing her experience on her journey on 2016 on the Everest. So I started interest in the adventures by her speak and all. So then later I start love adventure. I start going for trekking like with my sisters and brothers, in only Meghalaya itself, because I'm still a young girl, so I can't go much far. So then later, now I'm in college, so I joined NCC again as a senior wing in St. Anthony's College. So from there, there was an announcement for the selection for the Everest. So that was making me so curious about it. So I want to try it, because as I'm also that kind of a person that I love to try everything. So I would love to try it. So I try it. But then firstly on my selection, the first selection in Shillong, there was something like before the selection that will be tomorrow, there was something pain on my legs, and also before the selection. So I was worried. I said, oh, what if I couldn't get selection for it? So then, but still I said, it's okay, I'll go. I'll just go for a try. Who knows, like I might also get selected now. So then I went for the selection. Then after the selection, so I was waiting for the list out, but I was on reserve. So I was sad because reserve. So it's like we might not know that we might not get to go now. So then on one night, before going to the selection in Guwahati, so I get a call from one ma'am. She called me. She said, Rifiness, do you really want to go for this Everest? I said, yes, ma'am. This is something very grateful if I achieve it more. So then there's one cadet, one who couldn't go from their families, I heard something that because of her study. So she dropped it. So that I was in her place. So the getting reserve also, that had me motivate more in Guwahati when I went for the selection. I was like, I will never give up, I'll do it. So that's why I did it. And after the Guwahati selection, again I get shortlisted to go for the in Delhi for the All India selection. Because in Guwahati it's just for the Northeast Seven Sisters selection, and in Delhi it's for all India, all the state selection. So from there I got start my journey to go for the Pre-Everest, for the selection trials, and till today.
So you said that training at Siachen was a world battle.
Yeah, it's a world back.
Can you tell us something about that?
Okay, I would love to share about the Siachen training. The Siachen training is also the last winter training for us before getting selected for the Everest Expedition. So there, the selection process is very hard, because in the minus degree, around 30 to 40 degree, it's very extremely cold. And while going for the march, glacier march, along with the load, heavy going up and up and up to the Camp 1. We went to Camp 1 in Siachen. So I got a lot of experience there. So doing the ice craft, the rescue drill, the crevasses drill, it's very good experience.
How many of you were there in your team?
In my team, as all the cadets, there were around like 16, and from 16 it should be shortlisted only 10 cadets. That is including 5 girls and 5 boys. Yeah. So
when you reached that summit, the last summit, did you reach there like on your own, alone, or together as a team, or you reached there first? Can you tell us how was the experience?
Okay, from Everest Base Camp, we going step by step to the Camp 1 till Camp 4. Then from Camp 4 is a summit push, final summit push. There up to reach the summit, and we going as a straight, and by seeing us, like everyone knows that it's Indian, because we are always work in a team, like in a line, step by step. Yes, we all know that Everest also is there's also some traffic jam, because it's an international where everyone from France, from Russia, from Egypt, everyone came for this expedition. So it's crowded too, traffic too, but still we are going on a group. So from Camp 4, we push up for the summit. So we're on we're going step by step. As while going also, where we have to pause it through because there are some slow people too. So we have to be very, very careful and very alert while passing them too. So it's very challenged, but still we didn't give up. So we work as a team, and because every climber has its own Sherpa. So that Sherpa are known as those who help us. He's from Nepal, you see, as from the company itself, who are being care for us each to take us up. So they are also the one who carried the cylinder, extra cylinder. So we also carry the cylinder, and they also carry the extra. What if because the cylinder might also be finished, so they have to change for it. So yeah, we get training for it, but we need some help before that. So while going, so there are some team. Actually, our plan for the summit, they keep at 5 a.m. to reach because we move it at 6:30 or 7 p.m. So the timing to reach there in the top is like 5 a.m. as what the rules they're giving. So but we as a team, we are a little bit fast. So one of the cadets reached around 3 and above, and I reached at 4 a.m. and above. Yeah. So yeah, it's very great moment for me, like being the top, like as a girl from Meghalaya, like I couldn't even imagine myself to how like being the top of the world is like very emotional for me.
Yeah, definitely. For us, just listening to it also, we felt the connection.
Everyone like hearing my story, I can say that it's really shocked because Mount Everest, also as we all know, is the highest peak in the world, and it's like very between life and death too. But I was not scared to climb, but while going, there's something like EMS symptoms also is also there, so we have to be acclimatized to avoid that things, So that's how my experience is. Sherpa are very great, ma'am. Like they're in the top of the world, like because everyone surrounded us. We need a Sherpa because they are the one who guide us, who help us, who cook food for us, preparing food, things and all for us. As the world now is very very knowledge, very wise now, so everything is very like developed, I can say. So there, everything was prepared for us, everything. So Sherpa is also the one who keep motivating me. I will share one experience that I experienced in Nepal. Before climbing Everest, we also climbed Pre-Everest, Nepal, in Mount Lobuche. We also summit that Lobuche. It is an elevation of 6,119 meters. So there I had some problem with me that while climbing, we also climb in the night itself because we night march, you say, and I had a very worse headache. I was like giving up. I feel like really giving up at that time. I feel like if I can't do this, what will happen for me for Everest? So that Sherpa was in front of me, and I was in the front one, and everyone is at the back. He keep motivating me. Come on, Glory, you can do it. Everyone call me Glory. My name is Blur.
Oh,
yeah. So come on, Glory, you can do it. It's okay, it's fine. This is what paid you off later, no? So let the pain feel just like when you're done with the summit, you will feel how will be the moment of it. So I was like jumaring, going up, and I feel for them also at the back. I have to like keep moving. Then after summit, that mountain had taught me a lot. It had taught me to be fearless, strong. So from there, I get the courage that yes, I did this, so why not Everest? So then after coming back from there, preparing for the Everest, there was like I really prayed to God too. My prayer was very strong that time because if the headache come, the mind will be like weak, So I keep praying to God that I don't want this headache would be happen to me for Everest. So God miracles really happened to me. So I was like no headache and all. So I was walking with a Sherpa and all the also. I'm very grateful for that. While having the traffic jam, because there are a lot of people now, so sometimes the disadvantage of being a traffic there is like they're like stuck there now. So we want to reach at the right time, because if we reach at the right time, it will be good for us also to be like more rest and all, to get rest before climbing for the summit.
You told us that you were inspired when you joined NCC to scale Mount Everest. But what inspired you to actually join NCC?
As we all know that NCC is a National Cadet Corps, it's also advantage by completing the A, B, C certificate. There's also like a good opportunity for us if we apply some job. So that's also one of the advantage for it. So as I'm also kind of like want to be serve the nation or the country or the state, so I would love to join it and I'll be someone else to make my families and my parents proud. That's
Nice. So were you always an active kid when you were growing up?
yeah, I can say that since I was young. It was on 2018. I was still in class 8. I was very active into games. Like I'm also an athlete, a fighter of a mixed
Martial arts.
yeah, exactly. I went there in Lumsopa. It's the mixed martial arts revolution, and there's our coach is Sir Sam, Ferdinand Sutiang, and Lamprang Sam. So from there, I get to learn more and more. I get strength. So I think so by going for Everest, so I get motivated by being an athlete, and I'm strong. Like I believe myself that I'm strong enough that I'll do for it. So that's how I get motivated from my being as a player too. So yeah.
Yes, yes.
So I would love to give thanks for the revolution of mixed martial arts that located also in Numsopha. So the coach who has been supported me and gave me the love, the care and support was Ferdinand Sutiang, Sam Lingdo and Coach Lamprang. They are the one who inspired me a lot, motivating me a lot for this as an athlete for the fighters and all. So I've also won some of the medalists, that is 3 gold medalists, 2 silver and 1 bronze, by participating in the Northeast Championship, in the Meghalaya Games state level championship. So this has inspired me a lot for keep motivating me for doing a lot of things in my life. So I'm very grateful for them and for my team of Revolution. They're also one who keep motivating me a lot. So and for the Wushu Association, thank you so much for the Kickboxing Association, and to all the people who have been inspiring me a lot. Thank you so much.
Can you tell us, were you inspired also by the other personalities who actually have scaled the Mount Everest?
I can say that there are the first who climbed Mount Everest is one Songna Thong. So I get inspired by her, by Dolly Kirby. So I'm thinking if they can, why not me? So I always keep that motivation, like positive thoughts that I can do it. So I get motivation from them a lot. Dolly Kirby also have been sharing me a lot of things because she is from my 61 unit battalion NCC itself. So she was also one who guided me, like, motivation me a lot. And the NCC from 61 Meghalaya, our CO, Deepak Nambil, also was also our CO leader of that unit. So he was also one who like motivate, give blessings and all. So that's make me motivate more. And Major Ma'am Warjri also, she was also one who make me motivate more. Yeah. I find many of my friends, they have a very responsible, very strict parents, I can say. Sometimes they go somewhere, so they find difficult to ask from their parents and all. But I'm very happy that I'm having a parents who allow me doing anything. Like since I was an athlete, a fighter also, I was the one to say like, Papa, can I go for this fighter? I really want to fight. And he really motivated me. My parents are really motivated, my sisters, my brothers. And they're the one who make me motivate and keep telling me, keep going high.
They keep pushing you.
Keep motivating me. Yeah. So that's make my spirit more high, and that's how I am like now.
That's very nice.
So while going on the process of this selection process, it's every selection that we went, every training we went, it's all based on selection. Since we like the time when we go to Uttarakhand in the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering, there we also take a selection process to go to Abigamin. I've also climbed Pre-Everest in India, Mount Abigamin, that is in Uttarakhand. So there we had to go for a team around 36 who were the members, like a cadet who get selected there. So going to Abigamin also, there's still selection process. They're still taking out who will be selected and who is not being selected. So in Abigamin, I found out it's also a very difficult mountain we climb, because every mountain have its own different struggle, like challenge, difficult. So in Abigamin, so I found it's very difficult, but still we didn't give up. And Abigamin has an elevations of 7,355 meters.
Yes.
But I'm from the Alpha group, because there are 2 groups, Alpha group and Bravo group. So I'm from the Alpha group. So we went to climb first. Then the second will come from the back of us day by day. So there's something happened there in Abigamin that we couldn't climb at the 7,355. We couldn't scale. So, but we scaled at the height of 6,000 and above due to the bad climbing, due to the bad weather climbing. So because if we go further, also the news was informed by the connection from those one who is checking for it. So we couldn't go further because if we go further it will be dangerous for all the cadets. So that's why we couldn't scale Mount Abigamin at 7,355, but we scaled at the 6,000 and above. So that's also a good experience. So after from that, there's some cadets also will coming from back. So then we come back. Then we going for the process for the next training to the HMI, that is in Darjeeling. In the Darjeeling also I've also scaled one peak, that is Reveille Peak in Sikkim. So we went the training there. Is a very good experience there too. It's very challenging too, but we didn't give up. We're still going.
What was the height of that?
On Reveille Peak, it was 16,500 feet. Yeah. So after from there, so we get shortlisted for the Siachen battlefield, Siachen there in Ladakh. So the Siachen also is a very difficult part as a training. Like every training selection that we train, I found out that Siachen is the worst and harsh and very difficult challenge training there. So that's how my training goes on. And amongst the lakhs of cadets around all India, only 10 cadets were selected. That is including 5 boys and 5 girls. So from Siachen is the last selection too. So 10 cadets were shortlisted, and we prepared on the march to go for a journey to Mount Everest. In the top of the world, I carried that Paila Khasi. Yes, I'm very happy that I get to carry that because that identify as a Khasi girl. Going the top of the world is something very great for me too. So after from that, coming back from there, so because in the mountain we are lack of connection, like no to calls, only these like officers people, then they're still getting. For us, we are just cadets, so it's very difficult for us. So then after we come back, because there's also a trek like village type. So as we descending down to go to Kathmandu Lukla, there's one hotel who we are staying there for one night. So I get a Wi-Fi from there. So thankfully I get to call my parents, and I'm very excited getting after summit. So I would love to inform them. No, I didn't know that they already know they hold. Yeah, I didn't know that. And when I call, I said, Papa, I already submit. And he said, yeah, I know. I said, what? I said, how come you would know? Because I already just submit. No. So they said, oh, all the news here, and you're still listening. I said, oh, okay. Something like, okay. I was so excited actually, but still, I'm very happy. My father, my parents, my sisters, my family, all my friends are very happy, and I'm very happy to bring the glories to my state.
Yes, you surely did.
I believe that if they really have the will, the determination, and believe in self that yes, you can do it. Yes, I can say that they can do it. Because for me also, I found out that I believe yes, I can do it. So that's why I like getting motivation from people also surround you. Sometimes we have a friends which demotivate, which making doubt. So we have to be very positive for it, and we have to keep thinking high and be positive and stay strong in yourself. So that's keep motivating me, and being friends with the one who knows, who is more motivated, that's also very beneficial advantage for me. That's what I also have a friends who are really motivating. They're also athletes and all. They keep motivating. Yes, go, you can do it. This is a chance. Yes, you can do it. So that's how I can. So if I can, I know that everyone can. If they have the will, yes, they can. I can see that.
We congratulate you once again.
Thank you.
And all the best for your further studies doing that also. It's like a part of you, a part of your growing up. And we hope the best for your future. Thank you so much, Rifiness.